Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did, I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam. Your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Haze's ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they...
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Hi.
Malos? And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Tornan Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all Blades and Titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
It's good to see you again, everyone. Hugo, have you finished surveying the battleground? We have, and we came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. You alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm not surprised. The Cian Resistance fought so desperately, they really took it out of us. Battleground was a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives does Malos wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It is truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on, they repaired Let Bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered where Malos will strike next? Indeed. We had our suspicions, and now they've been confirmed. His target is Torna. Capital, no less. Can we trust the veracity of the source? Veracity? Is that a word? Is that how it's even pronounced? I believe we can. Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quester, then. In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. Capital, That's a long way. It is. Once we're over Let Bridge, we'll have to cross the Danag Desert. The what? Danag Desert! That's definitely probably how it's said. Nowhere there. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We can have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later, we'll end up fighting Malos, the dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you. Mikhail. What should we do? Thinking about it now, there's no guarantee that his staying here would assure his safety. He may in fact be safer in our company, is that not so? Shall we let him come with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine, we're all going to the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh, yes? I've been thinking, after the sparring match with Laura yesterday, won't we also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give us a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura has access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons when fighting. It's sure to open her options for battle. Words are hard, I'm sorry. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with Aegis. So, agreed. Mithra, I'd like to try using your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. It's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. I'm gonna knock this out of the park. Now that's more like it. Brighid Hejian may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we will surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. I would never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you. I'm blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people. We'll be right with you. Onwards, then, to the capital. And just like that, we have the full team again. Team Hugo is now all here. So all teams level 4 specials are now available. So yeah, now the rest of my allies can use level 4 specials as well if they'd like, if they want to use their blades, weapons in battle. So it's also really interesting, like, the difference in, like, just the customs of people in this timeline here, and then, like, the timeline of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, in the future there, drivers always use their blade weapons, something like that. Maybe they got inspired to do so after seeing the way Jin, Laura, and Adam fight, like the heroes of Torna, you know? But, I don't know, as a guess. Whereas back here, even the drivers have their own weapons, like Adam and Hugo here. And Laura with her kind of whip braids thing. And the blades just fight alongside them instead of being more of the vanguard support like they are in Xenoblade 2 typically. Though they sometimes join into the fighting. So it's very Interesting then. I don't know if I've actually seen the level 4 specials for these other characters, so maybe I'll switch to Adam for a little bit, play as him for a little bit, see some of these weapon passing animations. Because I'm curious to see them. Also, when it comes to structuring this series, how I'm putting it along with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main game, is at first I thought like, hey, there's that sparring scene, so I should have this part be like right after the sparring scene in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like the flashback. But in the flashback for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where it shows that same sparring scene that just happened down there,
I say we rest a bit.
that's in a point in the story when you don't know that Jin's a blade yet. So I had to structure this in such a way that it doesn't spoil anything. So, like, this series started, like, with that one part. Right after it was revealed that Jin was a blade, and right after there was that flashback of Jin being awoken by Laura and saying, like, I'll keep you safe always, like that scene there. Because it also happens right at the beginning of this game, which is why I have that part there. You're looking a little bit jumpy there, Jin. You feeling okay? Oh my goodness. Super Mario over there. But yeah, we only had that one part in that chapter and only had the one part of it in chapter 7 as well. Whereas now in chapter 8 and 9 is where we're really focusing on Torna. Now the reason for that is because it's in chapters 8 and 9 in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main game, that it really starts to focus on Jin and Malos and the story of long ago, you know? Plus, with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 now out of the way, that means that it's a lot easier to manage this many things at once. Plus, there's so many things that just go well together for the story at this point in time. Oh, dang it, I can't launch now. I already used up my thing. That sucks. That's mucho unfortunito. Now, do I want to switch to... Oh, I got toppled. Get up at him! What are you doing? Get him off the ground! Oh, are we gonna topple? Oh, we did topple. So then we can launch. And then we can smash like this. Smash heat. Why did it not appear on the screen? Was that a visual glitch? It was probably supposed to say smash heat on the screen, but then it didn't. Strange indeed. Alright, we are going to try out a level 4 special, because I don't know if I've actually seen the animations for it in this game yet. So let's see Adam and Mithra's level 4 special passing the weapon then. Like this. Oh, neat. Superb! My thoughts exactly. Very interesting there. The topple for these enemies. Something else.
You're always looking ahead, Adam. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh? Such as?
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes.
I love the post-battle conversations. Dang,
The end of the world.
didn't work there. Like, I went into silence there because I was letting the post-battle conversation like roll out there. Let's actually switch to Hugo. I don't think I've seen any of his weapon passing animations for like Brighid or a G on here. Let's be the tank for a little while, is what we'll do. Alrighty, time to try out playing as Hugo. Oh, we are maybe a little bit under leveled still? My oh my. Oh, I don't have any of my arts ready from the get-go. My oh my, I guess I haven't leveled up his affinity chart at all. Alright, yes, keep aggro on me. Aggro better stay on me. I'm not used to playing as a tank in these games. I'm not used to it. Let's keep aggro on me like that, I guess. And then let's put up the shield. Aha! What are you going to do now? Now that I have my shield. What now? Okay, let's just do this. And try to do that. Yeah, I'm not used to playing as these characters here. Oh! Why did aggro not stay on me? Alright, aggro on me. Also, this move here, Heat Haze, that's actually an art that Dunban has in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 as well. Interestingly enough. Alright, time to switch to a Gion here. Get that aggro up. Man, if only I was at max affinity here, I would totally try out level 4 special. Alrighty, boopity bop. Awesome. The announcer of Xenoblade 2 is like the best thing ever. Let me tell you.
Minoth! You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
The blade.
He's Minoth, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors at Indol. And Malos's tribe.
The voices that last scene were way too quiet. And now the team formation has changed, so now we have a full team of 3 with everybody. So the final party member that we get is Minoth, which, if you recall from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, he was actually a character in Chapter 3. He is later known as Cole, and he's the person that runs the playhouse there in Uriah, Vandam's old friend. And he had explained in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main game, that he was a flesh eater and that he was once Praetor Amalthus's blade. And here we hear about that again here, like he's Amalthus's blade, but he's a flesh eater. He was one of the ones that was experimented on and fused with human cells. So as a flesh eater, he can be at full strength without his driver. Like, he's just independent on his own like that. And he doesn't necessarily have to stay with Amalthus. Like, he can change drivers at will. Like right now, Adam's his driver now. Like, he's a flesh eater, he can choose that. Pretty similar to Nia in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, she's just like, hey Rex, you be my driver now, you know? So, yeah, so he just acts like a normal blade does here. And, yeah, so here's our final party member. He's a Darkness blade. Darkness flesh eater. And his weapons are really cool. They change between being guns and knives like that. So right now in this art that you see here, it's knives, but you can switch it to be, or he can switch it, I should say, to be guns. Also, I love this music so much. Like Action Battle 1 here, such a good boss battle theme. Let's try out Minoth then.
Eyes on the enemy.
Oh, I guess I wasn't already on Minoth. Contributing to a blade combo will cause element orbs to start orbiting the enemy. I know about this. You can destroy them to inflict other special effects by using a chain attack. Press plus when your party engages all 3 bars full to launch an attack sequence where teams take turns hitting the foe and an element orb with specials. When an orb is hit 3 times, it will be destroyed. A special of the opposite element to an orb on the enemy will count for 2 hits. This last part is the key. Here, have a free element orb and party gauge refill. Now you have all you need to press plus and trigger a chain attack and watch a sparks fly. Wait, there's there's the orbs from like before that we got on there. So that's light, water, and wind? Oh no, those are different orbs. Those aren't the ones from before, never mind. Lore immediately died? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's get a heat orb on there, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's switch to Minoth here. This is what we'll do. Oh my goodness, I will not be able to do a chain attack. If this happens, what the heck? I can only use a chain attack if there's a full party gauge. I should have done it right off the get-go. What the heck? Why does everyone keep dying? What the heck? Why is everyone dying? Pew pew pew. Oh my. Oh, come on! I can't do a chain attack if they all keep dying. I have no party gauge anymore. Come on, man. Man, oh man. All right, let's see this levels 4 special. No? Oh, there we go. Pew pew. Stabby stab. I love that combination there. Since there's two knife guns, how they both wield one there. Oh, come on! Come on, man! Oh man, so much for getting the orbs for free and getting a free chain attack. I was gonna be spicy and I was gonna put on another orb.
Avenge ourselves next time.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
I cannot believe it.
Think of the possibilities.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well, you hate to see it, I guess. What the heck? Why are you fighting me? I mean, maybe I should just play as Laura and then I can actually be, you know, the party healer with Haze, since that's like the one actual healer here. Is what I could do. Are you gonna topple? No? Oh, there's a topple, I guess. Oh, but it was him toppling himself. Gotcha. But yeah, let's switch to Minoth here, actually. I love that entrance animation there. But yeah, so he's one of the... What are you doing, Laura? He's one of the handful of characters here who's also a character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, he's not around for a whole lot of time, since he's just like a character for Chapter 3. And before we see Amalthus, he's the one that guides us to Amalthus to continue our quest there. And he gives us one of these gun blades in Chapter 3 of Xenoblade 2. As like, take this to the man that was once my driver. Like, he'll know. Let's do the thing. Launch heat. I won't be able to do a level 4 special in time. I kind of wanted to see a Gion.
'Tis a marvel to behold.
I simply removed all that was surplus.
Ah, I see that attitude extends to your words too.
Post-battle conversations in this game are like the best things ever. I think my favorite one in Torna the Golden Country is Jin being like, looks like I'm on dinner duty. Are there any requests? And Mithra saying, how about something meaty? And Jin saying, understood. Steamed vegetables it is. Like, the post-battle conversations are like the greatest things. Okay, let's actually... Oh my goodness, yeah, I really should have
Watch for this one later.
done this earlier, shouldn't I have?
It takes time and effort to get this good. I'm getting sharper.
Yeah, I should have done this before.
Watch for this one later.
But yeah, so now we have the full party finally.
Watch for this one later.
We finally have the full party.
I can keep on going, especially at this rate. I can keep on going.
We heard you the first time.
At this one's second nature to me now.
Oh, his switch art does topple. Interesting. Damage dealt from the front. Interesting, sure.
You've got it.
Oh my goodness.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
Wait, that's a line that he has here? Because one of the lines that Morag has in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is, this is the culmination of years of training. So her ancestor here, freaking Hugo, this is the culmination of years of sovereignty. I can't believe it. That's incredible.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
That's great, I love it.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
Oh, that's great.
With this power, the way is clear.
Oh boy.
With this power, the way is clear. The culmination of years of sovereignty.
I love it.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
I love it. Yeah, let's increase the aggro drawn.
Aim ever higher.
Like that. Let's... Yeah. Yeah, this probably would have been a good thing. As my tank, it'd probably be good to do this, sure.
Grant me the wisdom to lead ever better.
Yeah, it looks like I kind of didn't touch this yet. Oops. That might be alright. Yeah, let's actually do
There is
this.
still much experience to gain.
So what is good here? Ooh, not bad, not bad. Oh, that's the legendary one.
I am always learning.
Using an art after canceling an
There is
art?
still much experience to gain.
Like, where is it for you guys? Oh, yes, please.
Standing on the shoulders of titans.
That's literally the best one there is. Yes, finally!
This is how I'll protect you all.
Using arts after canceling arts. Yes, please. Oh boy, that's what I really want. Now we can start building up that special meter so fast. That's literally like the best thing on the affinity chart right there. Alright, what do we have for accessories here? Let's sort by rarity is what we'll do. Wait, increases damage, don't want to... Oh, no. No thanks. No thanks there. Ooh. 24% to damage ratio after canceling an auto attack. Ooh. Boosts driver shackle resistance by 70%. I don't have to worry that much about driver shackle. When recoverable HP exists, increases damage by 30%. There's usually recoverable HP that exists. But that would probably be best on... Oh, this would be really good on my tank. When recoverable HP exists, increases guard rate by 30%. That would be so good. Okay, let's give the damage one to you. And then on my tank here, let's see here. Yes, when recoverable HP exists, increases guard rate by 30%. Incredible. And then what else do we want here? Oh yeah, as a dodge tank, it'd be good to have agility up. At least with... That affects Brighid and a Geon, right? Because Hugo's a physical tank, but Morag and a Geon... Morag! Brighid and a Geon are dodge tanks. So I don't know here. Yes, let's increase your damage too. Is what we'll do. Guess I have no more good legendary ones that I want on an attacker rather than, you know, my tank. Oh, sure. Seems pretty alrighty there. Alright, so I could always do pouch items, but like, I don't really do pouch items. Now for the blades. What do we have here?
This power is for you.
Let's level these all
by
up.
discipline.
Level them all
This
up.
power is for you.
Wait, I can switch these? Why? I never act from the rear guard anyway. What's the point? Ooh, the switch art might be good to level up there.
Polished to a high shine.
Sure. Alright. Yes. Bring these all up to level 2. Seems like a very good plan.
I'm stronger. I'll keep giving it my all.
So what are all... I'm never gonna remember all these. Unless one day I feel super spicy and want to 100% this game and like beat all the super bosses or something. I don't think I'm ever gonna memorize what any of the rear guard arts do. Like, is it better to have Jin or Haze in the rear guard? He's all about increasing damage during driver combos, I guess. Recharge. Oh. Range ahead, type ether, no special. Oh, it just does damage. Gotcha. I was like, what does it do? I don't understand. This does, yeah, that does do smash. Okay, of course we have to level up the healing one. Because that's the only team heal art that you can get in Torna.
More power
But definitely.
For me. This should be wild.
Increasing critical hit rate will also be really good considering
More power for me.
the metal that I have there.
No one is hurting my friends.
Ike would be proud. Let's actually level up the switch art.
This should be wild.
This is what we'll do. And then Minoth, yeah, so what all does he have here? So adds 50% of damage ratio after canceling an auto attack, so that's all about doing damage there. Drains 10% of current HP when using the art evasion during art. Oh, so he can sort of be like a dodge tank almost in that brief moment? Is that what that means? Drains 10% of current HP when using art evasion during art. I don't completely get it. When HP When damage dealt by 50%, or increases damage dealt by 50% when HP is 90% or higher. Okay, I don't think this has to do with being a dodge tank at all. But yeah, at high health, this will do a lot more damage then. Talent Arduolo. When affinity is maximum, if you use this, next art used deals double damage, triple aggro gain from the attack. Yeah, so that's a downside, is the triple aggro gain from it. But that's when you can also use this to dodge, maybe, question mark?
Just you wait for it.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Just you wait for it.
But yeah, so as a flesh eater, Minoth can
Just you wait for
change his driver at will. So now he's basically the driver of Adam.
This'll work better now.
So he obviously way outlives Adam, considering Minoth here is still alive during Xenoblade Chronicles 2, starting to go under the name Cole. Evade enemy attacks during arts. Oh, and that's a switch art? Ooh.
This'll work better now.
Nice. Yes, let's bring that up to 70% there. And then we'll increase the switch art. If I ever do decide to 100% Xenoblade 2 or Torna, it would probably be Torna just because it's a smaller game and it's like easier to deal with. If ever I'm feeling spicy on stream one day. Because so far this series for Torna, this part of the Xenoblade Chronicles 1-2 Torna stuff, all the Torna stuff is just pre-recorded instead of being streamed, which is, it feels very strange. Like it feels almost like I should be talking to people directly who may be in chat, like I do when I'm streaming. So it's definitely a very interesting change of things. Yes, let's increase the aggro draw in there.
Can't be earned through sheer force.
But I also like having this variety.
I grow ever more polished.
It's a nice difference. Like, sure, I'm just talking to myself here.
Technique has improved.
But I don't know. But once we get to the end of where I need to record to before I can start using, like, the recordings that were done, like, however many months ago, like, over half a year ago. Once we get to that point, I don't know if I'll continue on this save file here, because there's too many other things to stream that I want to get through. Too many other good stories. Like with Bravely Second coming up as an example. I'm super hyped for that. Things like that. There's too many other games to play and to stream through.
It's what I get for keeping up my training.
But if I ever feel like streaming something that I don't really make progress in, like there's already a couple multiplayer games I do on stream all the time, like Smash Bros or Dead by Daylight.
My technique has improved.
So if ever I'm feeling spicy and want to do something that isn't making progress in something new, then maybe one day I'd continue with Torna off this save file that I'm doing here, which is just gonna be like left in the void once we get to the point where it's like reach community level 2 otherwise. So yeah, maybe one day if I'm feeling spicy, maybe go around taking on all the super bosses or something, I don't know. But only if I'm feeling really spicy one day would I continue with this. Okay, so that's all of that. What about core chips? Oh, we have 5 of those. Oh my goodness. Minoth is already so good. Yeah, I like the block rate up on those guys. Well, I mean, this is nothing but a buff to these characters. It's not a whole lot of a buff, but, you know, may as well. May as well. Boopity bop. Increases agility, neato. By 50, that's a lot. That's a freaking lot. Yeah, I'll just use those 3 then. Is what I'll do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is a buff. For that damage. No, I changed my mind on the amethyst chip on Jin. This one instead. Do I want to put on ox cores here? Jeez, I have like nothing good here, do I? I'll just put on general random things. I don't know, sure. I have like nothing good. Let's just put on random things. Sure, sunlight eye. I don't know. Where's the things that increase block rate? Or, yeah, increase aggro. That's good. On a tank. And block rate up. Let's give that to a Geon too. And aggro up. is what we'll do. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. Neato. I could also go to a campfire to see about leveling up with bonus experience. It's been a little while since I did that. Can I fast travel somewhere close to here, though? Yeah, I can. That bridge right there. So, let's have a quick look-see at the campfire. Dang it! I've been done with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 for a while now, and I'm still getting the buttons mixed up. Can't believe it. Freaking A and B button, I keep getting them mixed up. Since I use an Xbox 360 controller for Xenoblade 1.
Where shall we head to next?
Alright, let's see here. We'll take on that big bad tomorrow. Minoth's gonna join us, start the battle. We're just gonna leave and rest up for a bit, and we'll take on the big bad tomorrow. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, we can level up a bit.
My friends.
I could be so proud.
The future is within our grasp.
Neato. Is that a line that Shulk says, or is it just similar to something Shulk says?
I believe I've gained a little skill.
You have. Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned it during this playthrough or not, but when I was playing through Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a while back, at the end of Chapter 2, when the characters are around the campfire there, I noticed that after the camera goes up, like after it's showing Pyra and Rex together having the same injuries, and like there's some sparks come out of the campfire and the camera starts pointing up, the background, like that scene there, that image there is the same thing that's used in this rest screen. Like if I go to the rest screen here, like that image right there, back there, that's the same one from the end of Chapter 2 of Xenoblade Chronicles, the main game. But there is a little bit of differences I've noticed. Like in the end of Xenoblade 2, the main game there, you could see the world tree in the background, but you can't really see it here. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that last time I was recording this, that's a thing that I noticed. Considering last time I recorded this was like 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. Oh my goodness, this Torna series is more over the place than my Rokugan series. I swear, this is what happens when I record something instead of streaming it. His recording sessions are all over the place. This is only the second series I've recorded, and the first one that I did, Rokugan, was all over the place as well. I started recording that in like March 2018 or something like that, and then I finished it in like September or November or something like that. Or like August or something, I don't even remember. But there was a big time jump between recording sessions. I hadn't uploaded any of it yet, so it's the same kind of thing as this, where it's like, there's a whole bunch recorded beforehand that hasn't been uploaded yet, like the parts that were recorded back in November for this, for example, are nowhere near being uploaded yet. But, you know. Also, dang it, my freaking contraption under my desk here is, like, falling apart. I don't have enough USB slots for everything on my computer, like for my microphone, my camera, which is off right now, my Bluetooth adapter so I can use my wireless headphones, which I don't actually use while I stream anyway. So I have, like, a multi-port thing attached to the front of my desktop that turns one USB port into 4, but it kind of gets a little bit in the way as this is under my desk and I need all the slack I can get for my camera to just barely get to where it needs to be. So I have it taped up to the bottom of my desk, and regular tape wasn't working, so I just recently replaced it with black electrical tape because I figured that would last longer, and it's still falling down again. It's still falling down from being taped up to the bottom of my desk. So I am not one too thrilled with that. Should I just...
Don't spoil your appetite.
Stitch by stitch.
Should I just like go through all these?
To roll up the old sleeves.
Just to get the exclamation points away?
I'm kind of excited.
I love Mithra's creative cuisine. Whole Oopa in a bun. Like, the names of some of these things. Inconceivable pudding. But yeah, so what does Minoth do? Dramaturgy. Craft pouch items to improve your battle capabilities.
Polish up the structure.
So he writes books then.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
Let's see.
So Minoth is a bit of a writer.
What aroma do I desire?
Allow me to demonstrate my skill.
But yeah, so this is all the party members that we get then. And I love all the, like, art drawings that they did for this. My favorite, though, has got to be Jin. Like, that's something I could easily see myself drawing as an emote one day, honestly. But yeah, all the art that they did for this is really good. So now we have the full party here. This is what it comes down to. Should we chat for a little bit? Let's do it. Minoth, you saved me. Thank you. The monster's still there. We kind of got killed by it. So I don't think Minoth saved us at all. I really should have done that chain attack right off the get-go like the game wanted me to. I thought I'd be able to live. Apparently not. Apparently I was not able to live. Come on, be serious. You're a prince, not a jester. I am being serious. Fact of the matter is, you couldn't have survived that monster Olard's trail without my help. We didn't survive that monster! You're not wrong. We'll do better next time, I assure you. Well, maybe I'll try and up my game a little too. Sure, I stepped in to help, but I didn't feel too sturdy out there. You think, considering we all kind of died there? My oh my. Let's stop camping. Well, good conversation there. Time to try this again. Normally, whenever I do like some grinding or something like that before trying a boss again, I usually separate that into like a 0.1 part of the series, so it doesn't interrupt like the story. But we didn't really do any grinding, we just kind of rested up as a campfire and like discussed stuff, so I will just go right back into it. Because I don't like it being like, oh, big reveal at beginning of boss fight, oh, we failed boss fight, time to go do other stuff for a little bit, and then we can see the continuation of story stuff, so I usually separate that into 0.1 parts. But this wasn't really too long, we just kind of discussed some stuff, and then here we go. We go again. You have full health again, dang it. But I'm playing as Laura this time, and we are decked out. And we're the right level, too. Oh, never mind, your health is starting at half. But we don't have the liberty of having 3 orbs already on you. That really sucks. And I can also cancel arts with arts now. So I can do stuff like this. Stuff like this here. Considering I can just, you know, cancel all the arts with arts. Alright, so now light is on, so let's put ice. So we do have at least one of each element here. Neat, neat. So we have light, ice. So maybe I should just put on... In fact, this many orbs is probably enough already. Let's just get to... Can I even get a full party gauge before the thing is done? Ah, I can! I just wanted to do a simple chain attack just to show chain attacks in this. Look, he has a smidge of health. This is for sure gonna kill. So chain attacks work pretty similarly in this game to the main game of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but there is just a slight difference of how you can put orbs on. So in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like the main game, there are a specific set of of blade combos that you can do. For example, fire, fire, light leads to nuclear blast, and that puts a light orb on the enemy. But in this game, you don't have to do those predetermined paths. If you do, it does do a lot more damage than just doing like a generic any element combo, but you can follow up any element with any element. For example, I could do ice as the level 1 special, and then somebody could do like earth as a level 2 special, and then I could do like wind as a level 3 special, and bam, that would be the combo completed. And in Xenoblade 2, you had to do the whole string to inflict just the last one as an orb. In this game, as long as you're continuing the string, each element along the way gets added. For example, Mithra added light there as the very first element in that string, and then immediately next I used Jin for the level 2 special and added ice. We didn't even have to get up to the level 3, and both of them were added as orbs. So it is much easier to add orbs in this game than in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the main game. Though you do also have a little bit more diversity in Xenoblade 2 for your teams. It is a lot more customizable, being able to change out blades with like basically to your heart's content to make your team whatever you want it to be. Whereas in this game, it's very much preset. These are your elements, these are the blades that you got, have fun. You can change the elements of your drivers, but that's it. The blades are set. So I guess it makes sense that they would make it so that it's easier to get orbs on. But yeah, so essentially, now we also... I'll just explain chain attacks as a whole here. So now that 2 orbs are on, using anyone, if I use Jin or Laura, it would just do 1 damage to either one of those orbs. But if I use Haze with wind, because wind is an opposite element to ice in this game, it'll do 2 damage to the ice orb. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I figured overkill would start immediately when I did that. So now, like, each orb can only take 3 hits. So the ice one can only take 1 more hit now. And we have an opposite element to light there, so if we used Adam or Mithra, it would just do 1 damage to either one of those orbs. But Minoth, with darkness, can guarantee that that light orb goes out. Or guarantee that it takes 2 hits. Now, we don't have any opposite elements here, but we don't have to. Both those orbs are 1 away from going down. Destroying an orb has a lot of nice effects. It extends the chain attack, raises the damage bonus, fills up the full burst gauge, and recharges used characters. Normally in a chain attack, each team will act once, and that's it. But if you manage to destroy an element orb, the attack will be extended by an extra round. I was going to explain this myself, but it looks like the game is now. If you succeed in the button challenge that appears when the round is extended, the specials you use will get a level up and be recharged, so be ready for it. But yeah, because we burst an orb there, we're able to go for another round. When you launch a chain attack, the party gauge will be replaced by the full burst gauge for the duration. With each element orb you destroy, the full burst gauge will fill up a little. If you can fill it up completely, a full burst will trigger, dealing massive damage. I believe you have to break 5 orbs for full burst, I think. Additionally, if you defeat an enemy during the chain attack, overkill will begin, dealing more damage, meaning during overkill nets you extra EXP, WP, and SP. Indeedly do. So, let's use Jin here. Like that. And now the other orb is burst, so that means it's gonna get extended again. Man, I love the switch out animations, like Minoth rolling back there, for example. And we're going again because we burst another orb, so this will be the final round since we have no more orbs to burst. Let's do that. How is this guy still standing? Well, it's not gonna be standing for long though. Yeah, we can't use Adam again since we didn't have another orb to burst. Whoopie bop. We are doing so much extra damage. Whoopie bop. Big spins. So we still managed to get a chain attack anyway. Just barely.
I feel like I've learned something.
For the glory of Ardainian.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he? Enough. Not your words to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him, or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells, made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus, you can't.
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?